Welcome to Mindful Musings, and I have another video for you today. So, today, actually, the day that I'm filming this video, we have Akshay Tritiya on this day, we have Eid on this day, and we're also celebrating World Sun Day. So today's sequence is actually it's a customized sequence for one of my client, but the sequence is a half Chandra Namaskar, and then we will move on to half Surya Namaskar. The reason that I have not incorporated full Chandra Namaskar or full Surya Namaskar is because my client for whom I'm shooting this video primarily needs to build on that flexibility and strength for these particular namaskars and sequences. So that's the reason we will be doing it only half, just to stretch some of the essential body parts. And after that we will proceed on building our Nadi Shodana Pranayama. So first we will start with Chandra Bedana, then Surya Bedana, and then we will proceed to a proper full Nadi Shodana. So what you may do is that you can have props if you want. You can have a set of blocks. You can have a wall handy in case, if you're not able to open up, so you can use a wall for any kind of side stretches. Otherwise, you really don't need any props to begin with. So we will start. It's going to be a short sequence, not a very long sequence. I need you to come onto your mat. So usually whenever we start a Chandra Namaskar, we are on the right of our mat. I don't know if Insta is switching me or something, I'm not too sure, but basically I'm standing on the right side of my mat. One hand on your chest, other one on your knees. And normal breathing, please. Just take around 3 rounds. So today is May 3rd with Akshay Tritiya, let 3 be the auspicious number. And now gently raise your hands up. You can also keep them widened if the full touch is not accessible to you, just a bit wider. Or you may touch. But make sure that your biceps are not touching your ears. It's free from that. Now gently bend towards the right. Come back. Bend towards the left. And come back. We'll do this 2 more times. Towards the right. Come back. And towards the left. Come back. Last round. Towards the right. Come back. And then towards the left. Come back. Widen your hands. And then just widen your stance. Your toes pointing to the out corners of your mat. Your knees is also pointing towards the out corners of your mat. Now we'll come into a goddess pose. So what you essentially do is that you bend your knees like this, like in a plie squat. I don't know if you can see my legs or not. So my toe is pointing towards the diagonal end of my mat, and so are my knees. They should be in line. Go as deep as you can, please don't force yourself. And bring your hands and do a little hard opening. This is the goddess pose. Stretch, straighten your legs. Your hands are opening up to a star. All the fingers are open. I'm sorry for my shitty camera. And then you come back into a plie squat. This is the goddess pose. We'll do this 2 more times. stretch and come back to a plie squat. Last round, stretch and come back to the plie squat. Stretch, widen your legs again and then shift towards the left side of your mat. Bring your feet closer, maybe hip distance apart. Raise your hands once more. Join them at the top. Bend towards the right. Come back. And bend towards the left. Come back. One more round. Sorry, two more rounds towards your right. And towards your left. Last round. Towards your right. And towards your left. Come down, adjust yourself. Lay one hand on your heart and the other one on your belly. And rebound. Just take 3 full inhales and exhalations here. And come back to your space. Now we will do a partial sun salutation. So you need to come off top of your mat. Here you might need some height, so just keep some books stacked if you don't have props, if you don't have a block. I'll come in a little front. So what we will do essentially here is that you can watch me for the first round and then from the second round you can take it up. So sun also rules our heart, so we will be doing another heart opening sequence here. How do we do that? Hands overhead. We bring our heart, hands like this. So we're opening up our heart like this. So we go from here to the top and then we open our heart like this. So your sternum is pushed out. Can you see? Your sternum is pushed out. You stay there for 3 breaths. 2 and 3. Bend all the way down into a forward fold, a full Uttanasana. I'll show you another angle. If you can't reach here, if you cannot reach here, that's totally fine if you have a micro bend in the knees. But you can also use some height to bring the earth closer to you. Or you can just grab your shins and stay here. I'll take a full forward bend. Then I'll take a half forward bend. Another full forward bend. Then we slowly come up top. And a Namaskar. We do this 2 more times. I will be front facing you this time. So with me, hands to the top. Hands, open your heart. It's a heart opener. Inhale top, exhale heart opener. Inhale top, exhale heart opener. Inhale and then exhale all the way towards the ground, a full Uttanasana. Then a half Uttanasana. Again a full Uttanasana. Let your head hang heavy for a while. And then you gently come up. Your hands to Namaskar. We'll do this one more round. This time I'll show you from the side. Hands to the top. I'm taking a heart opener. Exhale. Inhale at the top. Exhale. Inhale at the top. And then exhale. Inhale here and then exhale. Take a full forward fold. Let my head hang heavy. Then a half forward fold. Then another full forward fold. Gently come back to the top. And then your hands to your Namaskar. So that's all for our Chandra and Surya Namaskars for today. We will build on it slowly instead of jumping right onto all the poses. And oh, I'm sorry. And now just come to normal breathing. Take a seat. You may take a little sip of water if you want. And for my class with whom I had taken a session, we had done something known as a rapid breathing for cleansing. So we'll go there, but first just comfort yourself. Meanwhile, I'll light a candle for you. It's a very auspicious day today. And this candle by Ekam, it's called Temple Bloom. It's very beautiful. The scent is also extremely nice. It smells of ghee. And when you light it, you feel like you're in a mandir. It's really nice. It's not sponsored in any way. So I'm going to light this. And I'm going to keep it at this safe distance. Gently inhale and exhale. You ideally shouldn't be sweating in this little sequence, but I'm doing it without a fan and AC, and it's really humid here in Kolkata, so that's the reason I'm sweating a bit. But ideally you shouldn't sweat because it's not a very difficult or some kind of a holding pose or anything. Now come to a seat. You can come to Sukhasana, or you can also come to Ardha Padmasana, or a full Padmasana, which is a lotus pose, or easy seated pose for you may look very different. You can also just spread your legs out and sit comfortably. Now we'll gently do some cleansing breath. So you can take a look at me for the first round. So I'm going to be cleansing my nasal passage from where I breathe by expelling air out from each of my nostrils individually. So first I'll clear out my left nostril. So I'll take my right hand and I'll use my thumb to block my right nostril, I'm sorry. And then I'm going to exhale from my left with a force. Six times on your own pace, please. I'm breathing normally. I'm not variating my inhale. I'm just exhaling with a little bit of force. Now I'll use the same technique to clear out my right nostril. So the same hand, and then I use my ring finger to close my left nostril, and then I exhale from the right with a little bit of force. 6 on your own count, please. Now we proceed on to two different pranayams. One is known as Chandra and one is known as Chandra and one is known as Surya Bhedna. So both of these are part of one pranayam, which is widely known as Nadi, Shodana or Anulom Vilom. So what are nadis? So basically nadis are like they're like rivers, which they help you to basically these are like channels through which energy flows. Now my guru was taking this class on Nadi Shodana, and her guru told that there are different texts on how many nadis we have in our body. So some say that there are around 350,000 nadis in one body. In another text there is saying that there are 72,000 nadis in a human body. Exact number is not known, or even if it's known, it's not known to me or my guru in that case. But basically there are a lot of nadis in our body, and two of the most important nadis is your Ida Nadi and then your Pingala Nadi. So your left nostril is connected to your right brain, and this connects your Ida Nadi, and then your right nostril connects with your left brain, and this is the Pingala Nadi. So we do a Nadi Shodana pranayam to bring balance. There shouldn't be too much of tamas. So tamas is basically a very anxious and depressive and lazy inertia. There is inertia in the brain, so that's tamas. And then there shouldn't be too much of rajas as well. So rajas is like hyperactivity. So what we do is, with that Nadi Shodana pranayam, we try to bring in sattva, which is calmness or harmony in our minds. Also, you get a huge oxygen boost, which nourishes your brain, it nourishes your mind, nourishes your organs. So that's the reason we mainly do Nadi Shodana pranayam. So we will slowly build on it. First we'll do 3 rounds of Chandra Bhedna. So you can watch me for the first round. What I'm going to do is, again I'll take my right hand. Any pranayam we always begin from the left. So I'm going to take my right hand, and then I'm going to close the right nostril first. Now I'll take an inhale from the left, and then I'll exhale from the right. I'll close the right nostril again, inhale from the left, and exhale from the right. Again, inhale from the left and exhale from the right. Inhale from the left and exhale from the right. 2 more. Inhale from the left, exhale from the right. Last round. Inhale from the left and exhale from the right. So this was your Chandra Bheda. It's especially good if you do this. Why do I call it Chandra Bheda? It's Chandra Bhedna. It's especially good if you do it right before bed. So your right side of the brain, which is connected to your left nostril, basically is your is very lunar in nature. So we have a lunar brain, and then we have a solar brain. So today we will be honoring both of these. But in general, whenever you're going to bed, it is advisable that you do this pranayam. It's very good for getting a restful sleep. I'll show you what is Surya Bhedna. So Surya Bhedna, you can do Surya Bhedna right in the morning. If you are an early riser, you can do it before sunrise. You can also do it whenever you're feeling dull or there is a state of inertia in your brain and you need to tackle a meeting, you have lots of mails that you need to attend to. So you can do this any time of the day, but preferably not before bed, because it increases activity, it makes you feel more active. So it's suggested that you do not do it before bed. But since we are honoring the sun today of Akshaya Tritiya, so we'll just do small 6 rounds, and do not blow or take in the breath very, and like don't pull it very harshly, and don't expel it very harshly. So again, your right hand, you take your right hand, and this time you take your ring finger and close your left nostril. So we will only be breathing in from the right and exhaling from the left. Inhale, exhale through left. Inhale through right, exhale through left. Inhale through right, exhale through left. 3 more rounds. Inhale through right, exhale through left. Two more rounds. Inhale through right, exhale through left. Last round. Inhale through right and exhale through left. So when you combine these two pranayam, you get Nadi Shodana pranayam. So see me for the first round, and then you can follow me. In the last round, I will incorporate a samantrika, in the sense I will incorporate the Chandra Bij mantra while we are inhaling from the right and exhaling inhaling from the left and exhaling towards the right. And then once we inhale from the left, we'll have a hold, and then I will just chant the Surya Bij mantra for you, and then you exhale from the left and we'll close it. So you start from the left and you finish on the left. So this is what essentially your Nadi Shodana pranayam will look like. Again, your right hand, use the thumb to close your left nostril. Inhale through left, exhale through right. Inhale through right, exhale through left. This is 1 round, so we will do 6 rounds like this. Inhale through left, exhale through right, inhale through right, exhale through left, inhale through left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left. Now try to bring in like a 5-second pause in between the breath. So you can just watch me. Inhale left, and I hold my breath for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. I take, inhale right. Hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale left. Do this with me. Inhale left. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. One more. Inhale left. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale left. Now in the last one, you may hold your breath, and in that breath I will be chanting the Chandra Beej mantra while we are taking it from the left and releasing it from the right. And when we are taking from the right and releasing it from the left, I will be chanting the Surya mantra, Surya Beej mantra for you. So with me, you don't have to do it, I will be doing it for you. It's very hard to do pranayama with classes. Release everything through the left nostril while you are cleansing once. Now take a breath. Inhale, left. Hold. Om Shram Shrim Shram Saha Chandraya Namaha. Release from the right. Inhale right. Hold. Om Ram Reem Rom Saha Suryaya Namaha. Exhale left. Last round with Samantrika. Inhale left. Om Shram Shrim Shram Saha Chandraya Namaha. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold. Om Ram Reem Rom Saha Suryaya Namaha. Exhale left. Release your hand, come back to your space. So now we'll just take 3 rounds of alkaline breathing just to cool you down and get you ready for bed. And we will close this video. So what is alkaline breathing? You breathe in from your nose and then you exhale from your mouth. So as soon as we touch a minute, we'll do it for a minute. I'll guide you. And we start now. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. Nose, mouth, nose, mouth. Exhale completely. Breathe normally. we'll have that for another for 2 rounds more. So I'll cue you when to start. Start again. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. Exhale completely. Take your recovery breath in and release. Get ready for round 3. Inhale, exhale. Inhale nose, exhale mouth. Exhale completely. Now take your recovery breath in and exhale and come back to normal breathing. So this breath actually, you may actually feel a little bit, that the temperature has cooled down a bit. When you inhale through your nose and you read your breath, you'll realize that it's a little cooler. So what happens is that sometimes we don't breathe normally. We of course breathe normally, but the passage is not clear because of constantly sitting up like this, or just being on our chairs without enough movement. So in that case, what happens, there's a lot of carbon dioxide which is trapped in your body, and this makes your body more acidic. That's the reason we get a lot of bloating, or just in our muscles we get cramps. So the alkaline breathing, it alkalizes your breath, and then there's a sudden surge of oxygen that just goes into your body and makes you feel like really fresh. You will be able to feel that you can breathe much more clearly right now. Like there's a sudden burst of air that's going into your nose and then coming out. So this is the benefit of alkaline breathing. You can do this any time of the day. You can do this while sitting down, while lying down. It's really very convenient and it's very easy. So that is all for today. I wish you a very happy Eid. I wish you a very happy Akshaya Tritiya, and a very happy World Sun's Day to anybody who's celebrating. I don't know from which region or which country this festival comes from, World Sun Day, but I was reading about it on an app, and it felt like really nice. I am Leo, I'm ruled by sun, so anything that has to do with the sun, it makes me really happy. So yeah, that's all for today. If you're doing this at the night, I hope you have healthy, happy, hearty, restful sleep. If you're doing this in the morning, then I hope you have a great rest of the day. And bye, I'll see you in my next video.